Patterson. We are at the 13th annual St. Louis Prototype Modelers Meet. I'm doing an outdoor photo shoot. We're going to talk about this table saw. That's absolutely magnificent. This is the best hobby in the world.
What's neat?
What's neat?
What's neat?
What's neat starts now.
Catch the What's Neat podcast every week and full episodes of What's Neat every month at the Model Railroad Hobbyist YouTube page.
Neat sound. But we're going to have a great show tonight. 3:23, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a stopwatch.
We do.
We have no cameraman.
No cameraman.
Okay.
And
we
have trains running. Trains are running. Trains are on the table. The whole crew is here.
Looks like a real podcast.
I know.
Man, that looks like something. Wow.
All right, ready? Countdown.
3, 2, 1.
The What's Neat This Week in Model Railroading Show is made possible by viewers like you and is proudly supported by Model Railroader Magazine, helping enthusiasts become better modelers for more than 90 years. To learn more, visit trains.com. Additional support is provided by Spring Creek Model Trains, your destination for model trains. Stop in and say, wow. Check out their website at springcreekmodeltrains.com. Further support is provided by Microengineering, keeping you on track with quality products for 55 years. Check out their website at www.microengineering.com. Order from your local dealer or order direct by calling 1-800-462-6975. Intermountain Railway Company, where the detail makes the difference. Check out their website at intermountain-railway.com. Additional support is provided by Yelsma Graphics, America's leading distributor of quality railroad art and embroidered clothing since 1985. Check out their website at yelsma.com. Further support is provided by the NCE Corporation, the power of DCC. Visit their website at ncedcc.com. And thank you for supporting the What's Neat This Week podcast. This is the What's Neat This Week show, number 323 for August 11th, 2025. What's neat this week in model railroading? And boy, do we have some neat stuff that we are going to talk about tonight. Didn't do a show last week.
No. It was a great week off, though.
I skipped town for a few days. The Gulf down there is still where I left it the last time I went down there about 15 years ago. So I saw the beautiful sunsets with the ocean and all that stuff, and sunsets on bays. And I learned about real estate prices and, you know, just the lack of basements. It's going to be an outdoor railroad type of a place, but just beautiful, nice to be back.
It's good to have you back.
Yes. All right, so tonight, I just heard that. I'm going to take these off so I don't hear it when it overgoes.
Okay.
Tonight I've got Mike Buddy.
Hi, everybody.
We've got some really neat stuff to talk about, don't you?
Yep.
And sitting over here, I got Joshua Barton.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Josh. And Steve Mantia on the end, who I thought had retired, but now he hasn't actually retired.
No,
he works more than ever
That's
now.
it. I work all the time now. That's it.
When you retire.
Yeah, that's it. It's always something to do.
That's right.
All right, so while I was out of town enjoying, and I got an invite. I don't have my phone. I can't look. There was somebody, and you'll know who you are. You sent me something from Facebook that said, hey, I hear you're down south, which I kept a secret. But anyway, you're down south. We have a layout if you'd like to come and see it. It's about an hour away from where you're staying, and we're also opening up a hobby shop. Next week, I promise I'm going to say y'all's name and what the hobby shop is, because now we got to talk to each other about this.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to go, because it wasn't that I didn't get to go. This was a couple of days of no trains. I saw a CSX yard on the way down there.
Yeah.
But no...
Only in your peripheral.
Can you imagine a week with no trains? Anyway, I'm back. So rock and roll.
So the first week with no trains in 15 years, since the last
Well,
time you
I
were
don't
out
know.
of this basement.
Well, usually when we go somewhere, it's 2 shows. We're going, all through the teens.
trains.
Right,
Train related,
Dazzler,
yes.
Nebraska,
Yes.
Four
Milwaukee,
trains we're going to
Wisconsin.
pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're always leaving for train shows, not ocean shows. So, all right, long story short, while I was out of town, Joshua
Where?
made a video for us, and I met a gentleman through the internet named Ben Carroll, who watches our show and has been watching for a long time. And this gentleman, I would say, is a perfectionist, because I know his story of what he went through methodically testing. You're going to understand what I'm saying in a minute. Testing materials, testing types of things, testing, looking around to see what was out there and coming up with his ideal of the perfect storage box and train carry box for our models that we have on the table. It's called modeltrainbox.com is the website. And Ben is out in Australia.
Hi, Ben.
So what he wanted to do is figure out the logistics of being able to run his company and then cater to the U.S. market. So rock and roll, we're going to help him to that end, because we've checked these boxes out. I've been sitting on some now for about 2 months in a crate. And Joshua got into the crate last week while I was gone and took some home with him and made a video.
I did.
Yes, you did. So, because now I'm the only one talking, let's go straight to that video and check this out. And this is about 2 minutes, and then we'll come right back.
Hi, everybody. Joshua here. And I want to talk to you a little bit about carrying my trains. I have a wide variety in my collection, and I like to take them to Ken Patterson's house to run them, or to Vic Smith's, or, I like to see them run on other layouts other than just mine. So I have 15 of my favorite engines here, but carrying them, I'm going to have to put them in bags or do something else. Well, I found a great thing to remedy all that, and it's called the Model Train Box. Modeltrainbox.com. It's the same kind of material as one of our best made boxes by Broadway Limited, Athearn, Tangent, Rapido. These are such nice boxes to carry our engines in. And this is set up pretty much the same way. So you open the box up. It's that durable paper. Then you have a piece of foam. Now you have these inserts here, and there's 8 different inserts, I believe. And you pull each one out, and then there's a little piece of foam that's in between each one, and that holds your trains. Now, unlike in these boxes where you lay your trains on the side, I'll show you with this one, they stay on their wheels. So you're not bending any of the sidebars or anything like that by laying them on their sides. I can fit all 15 of these engines that were in these boxes in this one box here. And it's really nice. You can cover it up. Put the top on. It even has a little spot here on this side and here on this side to write what's in the box or what kind of consists. Go check them out, modeltrainbox.com. They have these $40 a piece, or if you buy 5 of them, it's $175, so you're taking $5 off each one. I know they have throttle holder boxes as well, and I think they have hard shell cases. I'm going to check those out, and we'll have another segment about those here soon. Thanks for watching, guys. So what do you guys think? Anything? Yes? No?
I think it's very nice. A way to
good
keep
for freight
everything
cars.
together. Yes.
I think it's really cool. It takes up, like I said, 15 engines in this one box. So think about shelf space alone.
Yeah.
You can have all your Santa Fe's in one box and all your Union Pacifics and all like that. The durability of the actual box is great. It's, like I said in the video, just like one of the other boxes that you would get an engine from. So
I don't know, 15 engines though, man, that might be kind of heavy.
Yeah, I agree. And
The average
you could
person's
just
going
put,
to carry
like-
a few engines and freight cars. If
Correct.
they're
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
so.
correct. They're gonna
your
have bags and
locomotives in the
bags of them.
corners are right in the center.
Right. So he has a carrying bag for, I believe, 2 of these or 3
So
of
this
these.
is what
fit
you
in
take
it.
out,
Yes.
and that leaves you with the dividers on the inside.
Correct. Just the small dividers, which are
Hold on,
very
this is
durable.
actually very cool.
Here. Stick this in here. You know, with them being upright and on their wheels, you don't got to worry about a lot of scuffing. It's carried like this
Yes,
in the
yes.
tote that you can buy.
It keeps it solid and all that in there. I
Yeah.
like that.
I like the idea that they're standing up.
Yes,
That
I
makes
do
a big
very
difference.
much so. I've had some in the past that you put down like this, but when you actually carry them, you turn them to the side, and then, you know, wear and tear, things like that.
All right,
Little
so
piece.
hold on a minute. So where am I going? I'm going to your house next week to do a show.
Sounds good.
Stop. No, for real.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
do a show at your house next week.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine. You heard it here first.
No,
first,
really,
folks.
can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're at Joshua's house next week. I'm going to put some models in this and take them with me.
Nice.
That's going to be easy.
But
Yeah.
then I guess you leave these fillers.
Just leave them at home.
At home,
I
and
even
then-
thought, okay, you could cut these
Use them.
and put little dividers
Little
in
bumpers.
between. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
little-
yeah, so you didn't
You
go
know,
that
and
standpoint,
you don't have
but
to cut all of them. You can leave some of them whole in case you want to. You know, if you're not carrying
And
a
if you
full
don't,
content.
if you don't fill the whole box.
Correct.
Yeah.
But this is perfect for storage solutions. Now I understand he's got racks
Right.
that you can slide these boxes into.
Oh,
So if
that's
you're
great.
storing things, I
Makes-
believe
Yeah.
that was on his website. Is that still on his website? Did you look? You looked like this week, right?
I did. I did not see those, but I saw, like I said, the NCE holder box.
Oh, there's a holder for the NCE system.
There
I
is.
thought that was cool.
Yeah, and then he has a hard shell case, which would be really nice for, you know.
I want to know more about that.
Yes.
That's
a
a hard shell.
I do too.
Is it
So
plastic or metal?
I'm not sure. I think it's
We
plastic.
got clips off the internet. We're running right now.
Yes.
And in fact, I think you ran those on your
I
video.
did-
you
I
just
did
made.
ring-
That was a
yes.
good job.
Thank you.
Good job. That was Joshua's
Very good job,
first.
yes.
He sat down here and edited. He did good.
I did. So, yay.
Okay, let's talk about one more thing about this that I'm curious about. If I'm going to a train club, like the old days with my Midwest Valley Modelers layout, our layout set up at shows, did you say that there's some sort of a strap, sling, carrier?
I did. There's a tote for it, and I believe it holds 2 or 3 of these,
Okay.
and that's showing on the screen right now.
I'm not going to shoehorn this last one in right now, I don't think. But I want to know something else. I want to know about width and handrails.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's
Oh my God,
Yeah,
I need an engine. Do we have engines? Are there any train engines?
I don't know.
down here in the
Where can we
basement?
find
Here,
a
I
train
found
engine?
one.
No, that's got its safety stuff on it, so I can't break those handrails.
Well, you have
Oh,
some
any
there.
of these?
Yes. Yes.
We found a train.
There
Here we
you
go.
go.
Wow,
Finally.
Oh,
look
I
at
heard
that.
rumors
About time.
that Union Pacific has purchased this railroad, or there's a merger. We
Yeah,
haven't
the
actually
merger,
talked
yes.
about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Here, why don't we?
I was waiting to hear that on the news.
Why don't
I
we
saw it on the
send the
internet
freight
first.
cars
From coast
up
to
a little
coast
bit?
is
Hey,
that
look.
where it would be now?
Yeah, that fits in there really nice.
Look at
Yes.
that.
Yes.
And there's, look, more than enough clearance.
Mm-hmm.
Cab sunshades are the things that always get busted
Correct.
off on mine. And so they'll sponge walls, as long as you're careful about
What
taking
you
it
do,
out.
and what I traditionally do with every single box that I have, is when they're at the grocery store and they ask you paper or plastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what I do is on my train cases, when I had delicate pieces of work where I might want to make sure my sunshades don't come off, or the side reflective mirrors don't come off, is I put that grocery store plastic bag under the model before I put the model in here.
Oh, so any parts would be in there.
Correct.
Smart.
It's like you're recycling.
Yes.
Here.
Well, I've had great experience
That's it.
on
I just
traveling
nice
to
holding
train
them.
shows with these boxes. If you're one of those swap meet guys selling stuff, like you.
Yeah, it would be
You know
a
what I
lot
mean?
easier way
Oh,
to carry
boy.
things.
Yes. Yes. The nice thing is, what Joshua said in his video is this is made of serious quality
It is. It's
material.
solid.
Yeah.
This guy said he went through all kinds of different foam, all kinds
I mean,
of
this is-
testing.
yeah.
He really, really researched the heck out of it before he made his move. And I respect that. So we wish him all the best. I'm going to bring some models to Joshua's house next week and we'll talk further about
Yeah,
this.
it's a good quality product. I'm Happy
I
to talk
love
about
it when we have a new product here in the United States. George Bogatalk, and the last show we did was at our RPM show.
Yep.
There was a lot of new companies that were just under a year old, and there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
And I love it that there's all this new blood in the hobby.
I'd rather you poke me in the face.
Yeah,
with
know,
a
that's a
can't
little
see
bit
it.
better. Yeah,
than a
that's it.
pencil. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little safer to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and say that we got some trains running tonight also.
We sure do.
It's nice to see trains
You know
going
that
around.
cameraman
Yeah.
that was great camera work on that Broadway Limited segment last week on that show.
Absolutely,
Both
yeah.
cameras at once. That was beautiful.
Yep.
This is the Rapido
Turbo
liner? Yeah, turbo
Yeah.
liner. I want to say surf liner, but this is the old Amtrak, the Amtrak paint scheme. It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful
that's
work.
Really neat red, white, and blue.
And there's a second one running around here that is I believe 1985, 85 and 87 paint scheme of that same prototype.
I tell you, the lights in those passenger cars these days that are coming out are
Scale
so
lighting.
yes, it's so much more prototypical than the blaring lights of the old ones.
Right, the ones that blink on and off.
Definitely, definitely. So I want to talk about this book.
Okay, hold on. Coming back to this layout after being away for 7 days, believe it or not, things changed. Yes.
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 How exciting!
No, I mean track differentiations, expansion and contraction, just different things. See, I think what it was when you're out of town, you don't have the air conditioner on that same number, you jack it up, right? That still didn't cut
Sure.
the electric bill. That, honest to God, temperature difference made changes down here. So I spent 3 hours last night going through all of the trackage on this, cleaning all the switch points. And I will tell you, in all of my videos, I use those ground throws from Caboose, the plastic black ground throws. And I always say how great the N-scale ones look because they're smaller and they still work with HO scale. Well, last night I started going through and replacing those N-scale ones with HO scale ones. And you know why? Because they've got more spring tension, which is allowing the switch points to even lock in tighter.
Yeah.
So aesthetically, they're bigger. But functionality-wise,
They're much better.
Oh God, yeah. So just to say, not that all my videos now don't matter that I've ever made before, but
They all matter.
You're just finding new things
yes,
that are a little different.
You can always tweak it a little bit as things
Yes.
go on. Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, but if
That's
you
all right.
would have started talking
I-
about this tourist thing, it would have taken me back on vacation, and I would have totally forgotten
I totally
what I was going to
understand.
say.
I thought that you were going to talk about the fact that you want to move your layout to the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's where we were going
That's,
too
I
with
thought
it.
that's
New,
where we're totally going.
new
So
ideas came
at
in
the
and
time,
things like
I was
that.
fine
So
with you
I
cutting
did
me
not
off.
take the tourist book with me. Hey, look, there's another train. That's the other paint scheme I was talking about. So we're on that camera now. I did not take this tourist book with me because I wanted to just be with the family.
I get it.
That makes sense, yeah.
No trains. So I didn't, well, I should have, I could have, but I didn't.
Well, I went to trains.com and I bought this book.
I know.
And then I went to Branson with it to see the Branson Scenic Railway. And that's a really, really cool railroad, and it's right in downtown Branson.
Did you ride it?
I did, and I have some pictures here and maybe
Nice.
even a video.
Okay.
I can't
Wow.
remember if I took a video or not. But here's me in front of the station and everything. It was really, really neat to see the operation of it. I just rode as a passenger, but there's a dinner service on, and I saw that the truck came up with hot dinner already in plates, and it was lifted up and put on the train to be served in the dinner car. And I thought that was really neat how
Yeah.
it was just made in a restaurant and brought right down the street to be put into the
Yeah,
car.
that is
wow,
pretty
that
cool.
is
So you can find that railroad and all the different railroads in the U.S. at this book, Tourist Trains Guidebook. And check it out. Go buy it. Trains.com. It's a very cool book. I keep it in my car.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, the layout. We don't have a camera.
no.
Over my shoulder, and I don't think you can see it on this angle because I've got it pretty tight to us here, but it's starting to become fall back there. Did
I
you
did
even
notice
notice that?
I did.
Okay. Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
Those trees
So,
look a lot
as
better.
it becomes fall in real life, are we going to see more fall coming around the corner and down the strip? Are you going to do just partial.
Am I going to
fall?
change seasons with the season? You know, Martha Stewart spends a lot of money changing the color of her driveway gravel just for whatever season it is she's decorating for.
That's right.
Wow.
You know Glenda and
You know how much
Steve
work
I
that
was
would be.
I was just going to say it. I'm
mean-
glad because I was thinking of a perfect way of how I could bring this up
Yeah.
because I know you gentlemen have probably noticed there's a little chill in the air. So that means at my house, the house is now decorated in Halloween. All the nice little pumpkins and different things. No
Tom
scary
Johnson's
stuff.
layout.
But it's all
Halloween.
it's all fall now. So
Yes.
as I come home and it's it's a little warm out and that it's just
yeah.
nice. I come inside and I want to get a little sweater on and
Right.
have a little pumpkin spice
That's
and
right.
I'm
I
all
can
set.
smell the pumpkin
Yes, I
spice
could just
coming
it
around
just
the corner
I just feel
going to his
so much
house.
cooler now
I
being
think
home and
Glenda's
that.
got you brainwashed.
No, well, that's it. If she, so I have to, get all the containers down of decorations, and we decide that, we almost don't have enough. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we just have all kinds of things that we have for fall.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you brought up that fall is in the air. So that
Martha
works out
Stewart
perfect.
ain't got nothing on
No,
Glenda.
no,
If
that's
you get
it.
close to it, it don't smell nothing like fall, baby.
No, it's
And I'll tell you what's going on now. The gentleman, scaleTrees.com, the gentleman sent us the trees already pre-built, and we've shown them on the show multiple times.
Yes.
I looked at his trees close, and I think a lot of it has been maybe possibly airbrushed to get the correct colors that he wanted to actually nail what he was trying to accomplish.
Sure.
And to me, that seems so unorthodox. You would never do that to a tree. You would have to flock it the right color and da-da-da-da-da. Well, guess what? It works. I went to Home Depot and to True Value, and I grabbed some bright, beautiful oranges and yellows and hit some of those trees. Actually hit them on the layout because the new paint doesn't have really overspray.
Right.
And now, I got to tell you what, it's not drying crusty and hard like I thought it would.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Maybe because I'm using high gloss, it'll help reflect the light. But the oranges and the yellows is giving me the exact highlight that I want. Now, what I learned from this trip is last week is I'm going to make pines. I want to make those Louisiana, Arkansas pine trees that you see that are so different to the ones that we've modeled out west with the narrow gauge stuff.
Yep.
It looks different. They grow different, but when you see one, you immediately know, wow, that's one of those trees.
Right.
So I'm going to start bending some wire and maybe use static grass to create some pine needles on the end, unless I can come up with some other idea for the pine needle ends.
Sure.
But I think that is so yeah, there's some stuff going on here. There's some crazy stuff. The N scale layout back here that I talked about passionately 3 weeks ago came and went. That's going out of my brain.
Okay.
It might come back. But now I'm thinking about taking the main body of the layout where the scenery is, the river is, the wharf with all the beautiful lights, all of that, and moving it more towards the center of the room to allow access on both sides. Or maybe move it even further to the center of the room to allow a passenger switch yard along that wall back there. So, yeah, crazy idea, but not that crazy because this is foam. And before this night's over, after we shoot this show, we can lift those modules
And
up, move them
Mm-hmm.
off the tabletop, slide them over, and just stand around it and see
What it would look like, yeah. Good
see what
idea.
it feels like, what it looks like, what other ideas could you do on the other side of it. This is like a huge change, but not really. So, I don't know, this idea could come and go in 2 weeks too, but this one's been lingering for a while.
Okay, let's have another discussion that we've been
Okay.
throwing
Oh.
around here. You put a double track main line through a little bit of the
Yes,
layout.
a
but
lot more.
Most of it is single track. And there are quite a few bridges that need to be overcame to make the entire layout a double track main line.
All right, so of the 157 feet all the way around the room, I would say that 45% of it is now double tracked.
Okay.
The thing that I like about the Missouri Pacific, for example, was growing up with that railroad and being in my railroad in my backyard here growing up. I love single track main lines. I mean, I appreciate the Midwest Valley modelers. Forgive
Right.
me, Ken Patterson, but it was a racetrack, okay, dude? It was a display racetrack. But I didn't want that down here. I wanted that single track mainline feel.
Right.
I appreciate the fact that we've got 50% passing sidings down here now, so we can string up 2 long trains and run them individually. But I'm not sure how I would aesthetically get through all my signature scenes that are already single track without destroying them. Kimmswick never had double track.
Yeah.
But other than that one corner over there, you had no real operations because you just wanted the drive by the scenery and the run-bys of it. But now it seems like we're getting into a little more operation style in there. You made the extra lines for the passenger service. You know, so that would be great with the double track mainline with some double crossovers. That way you can maneuver more and have trains going this way if you just want to run them, or you can switch as needed with operations. And I think that's really the route that you need to go.
I don't disagree. But, I mean, the fact is, whatever I'm going to do here in the next few months, it's going to happen quick because here comes winter. And I'm going to be in here doing something and changing this up. I know I was all game to build that passenger holding yard over there.
Right.
And I still may, but the more I've laid out things over there in place of where it would be, and then navigated around it and did my work this summer down here, designing photos, grabbing props, going in and out,
Right.
in and out, whatever. And also sitting down here and watching trains, the functionality of building another view block, a block in the room, is not making me get excited. That's why I haven't started laying track yet.
Right. But I think for functionality, especially where the door is, where the train is right now, that instead of having a lift out that you have to take effort into, if you can make some kind of swing out where
done that before.
the power will disconnect and everything, that way when you're taking modules in and out, all you have to do is
I'm not
push
going to
it.
look for the video clip, but I for 15 years, remember Mike, me,
Yeah.
Dave Davis, the old days, there was a gate on the door, and as you would open the door, it would hit the
Right.
gate. The gate had foam on it. The gate would just simply pop open, swing open, and there
it would
was
shut
7
the
feet of
power
kill
off.
switches on
Right.
each end.
So why did you stray away from that to do it this lift up to lift out style?
Because I raised the layout up 15 inches and I wanted it to be aesthetically beautiful. It was no longer going to be running on a 1x4 along the wall. It was now going to be running on tabletops.
Okay.
So this all got, oh my God, here we go. I'm showing pictures. I hate it when you do this to me. I literally pre-cut all these foam modules in the room here and laid them on the floor. So I could literally know, you talk about layout planning, I laid these modules in place and pre-fit them before I built the tabletops for them. So I just showed you those pictures, but it was
Wow.
a functional way to do it. Plus it also allowed me to clean out that part of the basement completely.
Right.
And it was beautiful because what it gave me was confidence. When I saw those puzzle pieces laying together and the track all lined up, I was confident in that this was the right direction. Plus aesthetically, they were already pre-carved. So I could see how it was going to look.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
So that's why that area is the way it is. Now moving it away from the wall is no big deal. You just put some bench work under it. But again, I don't like, every 7 years it seems like, or every few years I change
Sure.
a lot. So I like the variety of how this may look. It's not going to look worse than it is. Actually, it looks darn good now.
It's just going to look
It's
different.
going to definitely change the lighting pattern of the ceiling and how we light it. But you know, so what? It's going to be fun and something different if I, commit to it.
Okay.
But tonight we'll pull those out and figure it out.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Definitely.
Mike, what do you got going on?
Well, I got some a couple auto racks here that I wanted to talk about. This one, these are both Intermountain racks, but this one is an MKT rack, which was a special run for the Texas Northern Model Railroad Club, and Dan Goins and David Hyde, they were involved in developing the prototype information, and I had a few pictures and a little bit of information that was useful to them that they were able to use when producing this model. So they presented me with one of the first ones.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh,
Very,
And,
very
We
cool.
had a video. Wait a minute. We shot video of them presenting it to you at
Yes.
the show.
We sure
Yes.
did. And
Oh,
we're
look,
showing
that's that picture-in-picture thing I've learned how to do. Isn't that cool? No, that was really great, man. Talking about just your legacy is everywhere now.
Yeah.
You've helped so many companies with their research already.
Well, now the next thing that Intermountain is planning finally is they're going to offer these racks without the roof and indoors, similar to this one.
Oh, wow.
And I'm really happy to see that, because a lot of these modern racks with the perforated sides came out without roofs anyway, because they still had clearance issues up in the eastern part of the country. So to make this model, I took one of these Walters models that came out in 1992, which I was really excited about when they first came out, and it offered so many ways to detail. But I took one of these and I cut out all the material between each one of these posts and cleaned it out and put Plano side panels in there. And then I had to build a deck, and it was a pretty involved project, but I took pictures of this exact car down along the Mississippi riverfront in St. Louis. There was a string of bad ordered cars, and this one was sitting there, so I got a lot of photos of it, and I always wanted to make a model of it.
That's
Okay.
super cool.
So anyway, then up in front there is a little N scale Psy. I never was really sure how to say that, but I always liked that logo, and got that from Bob Johnson at the show.
You know, wait a minute now. He's always talking about this.
Bob
Bob
Johnson.
Johnson, that's it.
Who is this guy?
Bob Johnson.
Bob
Every
Johnson.
time you have cars, you drop this name.
Yep, Bob Johnson.
Well,
Who's Bob Johnson?
He's
Who's
the
Bob Johnson?
proprietor.
Who's Bob Johnson?
Hi, you may never have heard of me, but my name is Bob Johnson, and I sell automobiles and trucks in HO scale, and this year we've added some N scale as well.
Oh, that's Bob Johnson. Oh my God.
No. Oh, that's
Go
great.
ahead.
Anyway, proprietor of Masterbuilt Models, and he had
Absolutely.
quite a selection of vehicles there. I got the Montfort truck, which I was wanting from Burkina, I guess it is. It's hard to keep these new models straight, but I got a bunch of new models. I'm going to bring them next time we have a show.
Yeah.
I guess I'll bring them out to your
The
house.
fire engines that he's got now, and
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. So many beautiful cars.
The guy sells cars, man.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
some
he's a
Corvettes,
car
yeah.
salesman.
Very cool.
I got 2 fire engines from him this year, and I just love looking at them. I pulled out the Walters fire engine house again, so I could put them all inside there.
Yeah. I got the new Corvettes for Mike Buddy Chevrolet.
Yeah, Masterbuilt Models is
Masterbuilt
Yeah,
Models.
check them out.
And
Good
about that
quality
Mike Buddy
He's a good
Chevrolet, I
guy.
forgot to bring that billboard that Craig Wilson from Cadillac, Michigan, he
Yeah, we'll show
brought
that
that
next
down.
week
I'll
on
bring
the
that
show.
next. I'll bring it out and put
Nice.
it with your dealership.
Yeah,
it'll
very
be
cool.
perfect.
That will.
So
that'd be
thanks
neat.
to Craig.
Wow.
What day are we shooting this show next week?
I don't know.
What day are you off?
I'm off Saturday night.
Wow,
See,
man.
what
We're
there?
at Joshua's house.
Yeah, that's right.
I like
Wow,
it.
you
I
said
love
come.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
Can I bring
Wow.
some lights? We'll light up the set.
Sure, that sounds great.
Sound. Do I have to worry about sound? Oh no, we got the
No,
Zoom. We're
the
good.
Zoom recorder, so we're all good.
Microphones.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So
Steve
it was
Mantia is here tonight. Did you know that? He's been so quiet.
fun. I know.
I'm just listening.
What
I'm
do you
glad to
think?
believe. Well, we haven't had any O scale in a while, so I figured we've got to just get something there. And I just down in the basement, I decided to grab a couple of the food, drink related, that type of Dr. Pepper and Tootsie Roll, and
Love me a Tootsie
have the little McDonald's in that.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
something a little
Burgers
different
looking
for its
good.
sake. So yeah, what was it, a quarter pounder at that?
Yeah.
But pretty soon I'll be able to bring the the Halloween cars,
yeah,
but
yeah,
let's
wait
not
for
too
that.
carried
I
away
love
with
the
that.
Tootsie Roll tank car.
Yeah,
I know,
just
isn't that
the nice Lionel
Does it
things
have
they've
Tootsie
done.
Rolls in it?
No Tootsie Rolls that way.
He's not
I
gonna
would
let you out of here with that Dr. Pepper car. You better not show that
Yeah,
to her.
don't
Yeah.
show it to her.
No. Oh my God, she'll start collecting Dr. Pepper box cars and stuff.
Well, that's it.
Whole
Well,
Oh my
Dr.
God, there's a whole
Pepper's great.
connection
Get
right
hold of
there.
That's right.
have to clean one of the shells off, and
That's
this will
right.
start getting Dr. Pepper stuff.
That's
All right,
great.
we'll rock and roll, man. Everything's
Very-
running
Yes,
good.
no,
So, what else are we going to do? I know one thing we were talking about earlier tonight was the fact that when we were at the RPM meet, we saw the Zuckers all set up there.
Yeah.
And how they're still doing train shows around the country,
Yeah.
traveling, in addition to their store in Nebraska.
Deshler,
Yeah,
yeah.
Deshler, Nebraska. But I think the biggest thing that really helped that put them on the map was that website they created.
Absolutely. It's an amazing website.
Yes.
And if you order stuff and they're coming to your town, they will bring you your order to their site. So
Plus WNTW 2025, I think it's a product code. Any order is over $250. If you buy a steam engine from Broadway Limited from them, you're getting free shipping. Just drop that product code. So thank you very much, y'all out there, for helping us support the show and support the
that's
best
right.
hobby in the world.
Trains.com. Go get your magazines and your books. Check them out.
I know one
Trains.com.
person I called when I was down there, and I keep saying I was in Florida. I wasn't. I was in Gulf Shores, but it looked just like Florida, same everything. So I was in Florida, right? But I called Denny when I was down there because I knew I was closer to him. She's down there in Orlando. I think I tried calling Curtis
He's
too.
in Jacksonville, isn't
Is
he?
it Jacksonville?
Yeah, Jacksonville,
Yeah, okay, so
yeah.
Curtis is in Orlando. Anyway, I was closer to him, so I wanted to see if the cell phone reception was more clear because I was closer.
It wasn't.
Yes, so it was nice to talk to Denny when I was down there.
You got to pull the can and the wire
Yes,
tighter
yes,
to
to
get
make
that.
it sound that way.
Look, listen. The microphones where they pick it up. Yeah, there's sand in this hat.
Wow,
I wore
probably
this hat
sand and
On the
everything.
sand,
Yeah.
and
Thank
in
you
the
very
beach.
much, Denny Yelsma,
Yeah.
for the hats that we
Yeah.
gave away at the RPM meet. These were
These
the
are
most beautiful
awesome.
hats we've
That
ever
is-
given away, and they matched the paint scheme, like I said a week and a half ago, on that this Broadway Limited. Lord,
Yes,
this thing.
engine is.
I know we don't have a cameraman, but just
right.
check it out, man.
Yeah.
It needs to say
Perfect.
What's Neat Transportation on the side of the engine, so that when you pull the What's Neat Transportation boxcars made by Value Trains USA, and send us pictures on our website of them on your layout, please.
Yes.
We're getting those. I mean, it would all make sense. It would be a cool little,
sure
our
would.
own little train, right?
Yes, sir.
So then, yeah, okay. That's all I have to say about
All
that.
right. Anybody got anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty.
You use this at your house.
I do.
So
I sure
when
do.
we go down to Joshua's house next week, we'll be using the NCE system. The reason it's on the table all the time is because Jim and all the folks down there help us support this, the best hobby in the world, with a system that works.
A reliable
it's simple.
system.
I know. Did you see Soundtrack uses it for all their testing?
I did.
That's called, it's like good stuff.
It sure is. Check them out.
All right, guys, so with that said, let's take these trains off and run something different and run some trains
All
tonight.
right. Sounds
Okay, there you
good.
go.
Yes. 33 minutes. I love the new
Nice.
stoplight.
I know. Isn't that great?
That is amazing up there.
I do. These boxes are actually really cool. I think I can't wait to use them for a photo
Okay.
shoot and see how that works out.
Yes. All right. Thumbnail.
Yeah, we gotta hold something. This is beautiful. Is that the ones from Story Creek?
Yeah. They're the only one that made that.
Okay, I'm gonna go totally
That and the
off
Tootsie
the
Roll.
deep end here.
No, go right
'cause I
ahead.
love
That's
this. And camera one and shot. Okay, good. That was textbook.
Yeah. Good show.
I heard a
So?
comment from somebody on the internet that said they watch these podcasts that are 3 hours long and da 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 da. They like the What's Neat show because we get to the point. We make the presentation. It's short. It doesn't take all day. And the visuals. They like the quick visuals. So whatever we're doing, let's keep doing it.
The more
I
idea
agree.
you put in, the better it is.
It's just fun. It was nice being out of time. Okay, ready, set, go. I'm going to just